The secret of Daniel's success. Lessons on leadership and integrity. The wind howled through the corridors of Babylon's towering palaces, carrying with it whispers of a man whose wisdom surpassed the learned sages of his day. Who was this Daniel? How did he, a young man from a foreign land, rise to such prominence in the courts of kings? His journey was not an ordinary one, for hidden beneath his calm demeanor and steady gaze lay the secret to his unshakable success, a secret that defied earthly power and riches. It began the moment Daniel was taken captive. Torn from his homeland, he stood before the mighty Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon. But unlike many who might crumble under the pressure, Daniel chose a different path, a path of unwavering integrity. Daniel 1:8. But Daniel purposed in his heart that he would not defile himself. In a time when indulging in royal luxuries was seen as a privilege, Daniel's refusal to eat the king's rich foods stood as a beacon of his deeper commitment. His heart was set on something far greater than the favor of men. It was anchored in the divine. Instead of succumbing to fear, Daniel negotiated, asking to be tested for 10 days, consuming only vegetables and water. And after the 10 days, not only did Daniel and his friends appear healthier than those who partook in the royal delicacies, but they were also found 10 times wiser. Daniel 1:20. In every matter of wisdom and understanding, he found them 10 times better than all the magicians and enchanters in his whole kingdom. Daniel's rise to power took an unexpected turn when the king had a troubling dream that none of the wise men could interpret. Fearing for their lives, the wise men of Babylon were at a loss. But Daniel, filled with faith, sought the Lord in prayer. The answer came to him in a vision during the night. He not only interpreted the dream but revealed it without ever hearing the dream from the king. His wisdom left the Babylonian court in awe. His success was not just in his knowledge but in his unwavering reliance on God. Daniel 2:20. Blessed be the name of God forever and ever, for wisdom and might are his. Daniel's integrity was tested in a dramatic way under the rule of King Darius. Though Daniel had been promoted to one of the highest positions in the kingdom, his enemies sought to destroy him by using his faith against him. A decree was passed, forbidding prayer to any god or man other than the king. Daniel, as was his custom, continued to pray openly, 3 times a day, refusing to compromise his faith. For this, he was thrown into the lion's den. The pit was dark, and the lions roared with hunger. Yet Daniel stood calmly in their midst, his faith shielding him from harm. When King Darius rushed the next morning to see if Daniel survived, he found him unharmed, proving that integrity and faith are rewarded by God. Daniel 6:22. My God sent his angel, and he shut the mouths of the lions. They have not hurt me because I was found innocent in his sight. Daniel's legacy was not limited to Babylon. His leadership influenced the Medo-Persian Empire as well. Throughout his life, Daniel exhibited an unshakable trust in God, his wisdom and integrity making him a trusted advisor under multiple kings. But his influence reached far beyond the political sphere. His faith, prayer, and refusal to compromise inspired those around him and set a lasting example of what true leadership means. His life demonstrates that success is not about the wealth one accumulates or the power one wields, but in the integrity one maintains and the wisdom that comes from God. Proverbs 9:10. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and knowledge of the Holy One is understanding. Daniel's life reveals that true success is found in maintaining integrity, seeking wisdom from God, and leading with humility. His story continues to inspire modern leaders who strive to build a legacy based on these timeless principles. For anyone seeking leadership in today's world, Daniel's secret of success is a reminder. In the end, it is not about power or influence, but about faithfulness and integrity before God.